So, if you've never heard of the concept of attachment styles and relationships, it is one of the most transformative things that you can know because our attachment style affects our romantic relationships and even our family and friendships as much or more than just about anything else. Every single person has an attachment style, and there are four major attachment styles. And in today's video, I am going to talk to you a little bit about the dismissive avoidant attachment style. We will talk about how this attachment style comes about. We will talk about some different characteristics and traits of this attachment style. And at the end of this, I will share with you something that you can do now to take action if you want to change or transform some of these patterns. Dismissive avoidant. They're almost the opposite of the anxiously attached style in many ways. They tend to grow up in a childhood where there's a lot of emotional neglect, but that neglect is consistent. So, in other words, it's so pervasive that the child learns, well, I can't really rely on my parents to get my emotional needs met. The only problem is that a dismissive avoidant attachment style doesn't have the ability to understand that. They don't have the child doesn't have the ability to say, my parents are emotionally unavailable because children personalize everything. So instead, what happens is the child who can't get their needs met for attunement, for connection that we're actually wired for, that child instead will go, okay, something must be wrong with me that I can't get my needs met. And this child will internalize a lot of shame. And as a result of that, not only will they say, okay, I need to distance myself from other people and become hyper independent because I can't rely on somebody for my emotional needs. But they will go so far as to, make sure that they keep people at an arm's length. And they will be afraid of being vulnerable again because as a vulnerable child, to yearn for emotional closeness, to yearn for attunement, and to not get it just feels like a consistent rejection. So essentially, the adaptation that this child makes going into their adult life is they learn I need to not rely on other people in order to stay safe and to feel in control. I also need to keep distance from people so that they don't see that something's wrong with me. And again, these are subconscious ideas, right? These are sort of like behaviors and emotional feelings somebody will feel. They may not be able to put this into words, although they may resonate with that when they hear this. And so the child will essentially try to make sure as an adult they keep space. They don't want to feel vulnerable. They then see their own emotions as a weakness. And there may be a common theme in a dismissive avoidant household where the parents of a dismissive avoidant attachment style even go so far as to actively shame emotions. So like, oh, don't be such a crybaby. No one wants to hear your tears. Man up or be strong. You have to be tougher than that. So this individual grows up thinking, okay, my emotions are weak and they are bad. They will get me rejected. There's no point trying to rely on other people. Something is wrong with me at my core that I can't get my needs met. And so I'm really scared to deeply attach to people and to feel vulnerable and then feel trapped, helpless, and powerless in relationships. And so this becomes the dismissive avoidant attachment style's reality. And as an adult, they will often attach to individuals. And then as soon as they start to form this attachment bond, they will suddenly push the person away when they feel too close or when they feel too vulnerable. And so you may see somebody show up really well in the early stages of dating, but as soon as things get too serious or vulnerable, it makes a dismissive avoidant feel very deeply uncomfortable. And they may sabotage relationships by leaving things so that they don't have to feel their feelings or feel too much emotion. Now, if you're not familiar and you're new to this, please feel free to take the attachment style quiz down below. We have a free quiz that will give you your personalized report. It will let you know everything about your attachment style. And it will actually help you understand the different needs that you have for healing, the different tools you can use for reconditioning so that you can become securely attached, and also help you understand what your partner or loved ones may be in your life by outlining those attachment styles a little further in that free report as well. And also, I'm really excited to share with you that we've actually been working on an app for quite some time, and we're going to be launching that as well. So if you want to come in, check out our new app that we have to take all of your PDS courses from and all of the new exciting features and benefits in there, check it out. That will also be included when you click the link down below. So please feel free to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying this channel and if you want to do a much deeper dive into everything love style, attachment style related, please consider subscribing. I put almost daily videos out here, just all about the subconscious mind, personal development, but especially related to attachment styles and relationships. Thank you so much for watching.